Well, hello there, YouTube. Welcome to a beautiful 63-degree Wednesday, the 28th of July. Temperature's been coming up. I think we're supposed to get into mid to upper 90s again towards the end of the week. Thursday, Friday, something like that. I don't know. Very peaceful out here this morning. Well, it's hump day. And again, it's a work day. Sure seems like a day to stay home, doesn't it, Mama? All right, let's get this one rolling. How about this, Mama? Hump day.
Yes, we're halfway there.
Man, I got a couple of Ryan stories that I just don't, it might take me a while. Literally my chest and lungs hurt from laughing at Ryan telling him yesterday.
And then him dying telling me.
Yeah, I literally about drove us off the road trying to tell her that story. I was absolutely in hysterics. He's so funny.
He is.
Oh, I'm going to lose it just thinking about it. But anyway, welcome to Hump Day. Have a wonderful Hump Day.
You too.
And I'll see you as it goes on.
All right.
All right.
Love ya.
You see you. Bye. Lo and behold, the Urban GS lives. Look at that, a 40 years, option 719 model to boot. Looks more like a kind of a modified Scrambler, actually. It's got the Scrambler exhaust on it. That's cool. I love the front fender and the little number plate headlight thing like the Urban GS. It's interesting that it has street tires on it. If those are any dirt at all, it's probably 2080 or something. That's cool. I love the machine brackets and stuff. That option 719 stuff is cool. That's a big old bevel gear. And that thing is heavy too. Look at this. I got yet another one. I'm assuming it's, there's no seal out there. Well, there's a seal, but it's the seal in the bearing. Yep, she starts leaking. That's the second one. Good Lord. I'd hate to think how many Rykers we've sold. A staggering amount of Rykers. That's the second one. Kind of weird. And it's a non-serviceable part. So you just replace it as an assembly. Good to be under warranty, I reckon. I think it's probably one of those things they're just doing anyway. But is there a Ryker even out of warranty yet? I don't think so. So that's interesting. So they kind of evicted the little home down here. And I guess things have been getting a little strange, so we're having to keep the gates locked after a certain amount of time. It's I don't know the details. All I know is that an executive order said at a certain time the gate gets shut and locked. So I suddenly acquired myself a new key so I can unlock the lock if I get locked out or locked in. Kind of crazy that the world is that way, isn't it? And somebody's ripping on something up here. Ah, and he made it through the light. And I got the full, and I do mean full, long wait. So at this point, camera goes off. So you remember the gentleman that blew past me on the Ryker when I was sitting there at that light the one day? And woo, Vancouver police officer goes flying after him. And he got pulled over in front of our store. I think he actually got a ticket too. But anyway, super cool guy. So he comes pulling in downstairs today, and he got himself willed 105th anniversary 2008 Road Glide I don't know what you called it back then, but it had the tour pack. I don't know if it came that way, but it was his wife's father or grandfather. I'm not sure which. I don't get too nosy with details like that. But anyway, it was found hidden behind a wall without a door, and only one person knew where it was. And a person called him up and says, "Come get your Harley." He goes, "What?" He goes, "Come get your Harley." So I guess she had moved out of the house or whatever, and told him where it was. I guess it was still their house or whatever, or her house, and I think it was on his wife's side. But anyway, he said it's behind that wall. He says, "I don't know how many times I've been in that shop, had no idea that there was a hidden wall there." And anyway, knocked the wall down. There's that Harley. So it'd been sitting for a while, and he got everything going, and him and his wife, he's never been a Harley guy or anything like that. His wife absolutely loves it. He loves it. You know, he's one of them go fast guys, you know, hold her to the pin all the time. And that, well, I'm not sure he's going that slow on that Harley either, but it, you know, from what he normally rides, that woes him up a bit, which is cool. That's nice. That thing's already, you know, you get the old, you either get it or you don't. Well, it didn't take long to get it. It sounds hot. I guess it's been bored and cams and all kinds of good stuff. I don't know all the details, but it's that kind of I don't know what you call that color. I've heard it mentioned before, the color, but it's kind of like a cherry gold kind of a look. Looks really nice, but it's, you know, obviously being an 08, it's a Project Rushmore. When did they come out with the Road Glide? That's in the early days of the Road Glide. That's back in the days when they'd have it one year and cancel it for a year or two, because people just couldn't get into it. And now the Road Glides are hot. I gotta say, you know, until the newest ones of Project Rushmore, I don't know why them things just keep getting better. Maybe I just get more used to it. They get better looking. When I ride them, I don't like the feel when I ride them. You know, when you ride something, you gotta have that. You gotta enjoy what you're sitting on. I don't know. Them things just weird me out. It's just a personal thing. You know, I love my Harleys. That's just one that doesn't touch me. I gotta say, you know, especially with some of the cool paint schemes, I love the way they look. I didn't like the way they looked at all at first, but I definitely do like the way they look. They kind of look bad A, if you know what I mean. Let's go straight this time. I think this is where I made the mistake last time. I just need to make sure everything's okay with the rear drive. What's interesting is these things come with the oil in them, which is very interesting. Good old high point, boy. You can, because I drained it out of the one I'm taking off, and whew, it's stout smelling. I knew that thing would take me literally right across. Remember I said that last time? That just makes me happy as a clam that I seen that old boy. I had this weird... You remember one time I thought I saw him with somebody else? So he was all spiffy and cleaned up looking. Thank you. And I wasn't sure I was seeing somebody else again. Was that yesterday, day before? He ain't out here today. He's probably just, maybe he's not a hot weather type of guy. That's cool. Oh, look at that. The Harley's out and about. It's out roaming the town. Anyway, this gentleman here's got himself a nice shiny new rear drive gear. bevel gear. A lot of people, including myself, still refer to these things as a differential. There's no differential, it's just a bevel gear. Ooh, you get all the engine noise coming back at you with that shield on there. But that's okay, I know what these things sound like. It's just kind of a amplified version of what I know. You know, things are too quiet. They kind of, I don't know. I don't know why it is. When things are kind of rattly and bumpy and make some noise here and there, it's more, you get more in touch with it for some reason. It's like Kelly and I in that stupid CRV. That thing's, she's bumpy, noisy, don't have any power. But we love that stupid little thing. It's awesome. 91 today. I think we're supposed to be 97 tomorrow and 99 on Friday. Although there's zero issue. In fact, that CRV, the air conditioner will flat run you right out of the car. It is amazing how well the air conditioning works on that thing. But on Friday, on the hot day, we're gonna drive the Acura. The old MDX needs her once a week runabout. She'll get it day after tomorrow. I hate when you pull up to one of these things and you end up with the guy behind you that's waiting just to take a right-hand turn. This guy's not, but waiting to take a right-hand turn, and you think, dude, I could have moved way over in the left side of the lane, let the poor people go, and I'm a complete noob and a knob, and blocked everybody off. Look at that regular 379. Oh, you know what? I think that's what it is in Toledo now for regular. So it kind of stabilized. Man, there for a while, it seems like because we can go 3 days with the Acura. You can only get 2 days out of the CRV. The tank's just small. But man, it was like bumping 10 cents a gallon each time we stopped for gas again. I'm going, what in the world's going on here? I don't think I've ever taken a Ryker through the little alley thing. Today's the day we change that. What's funny is it doesn't seem, the humidity must be way down. How are you doing? Who doesn't love a Ryker? Who doesn't love a Spider? You always just get big old smiles and waves, and people just love them. Now he's got a big old bumper on the front of this thing, so I will hit this this curb with caution. We ain't gonna be hitting it fast, I can tell you that. Might even need to hit it at a slight angle. I know it gives him good protection, but she hangs down there pretty good. It's like the curb scoopers on the Spiders. I get why you put it on, but it's doing all the wrong thing. He's got this thing pretty well kitted out. Let's take a picture of her. You know, I very seldom, unless I got a long ways to travel, I never put these things in reverse. I just put my feet down and back it up. Why wouldn't you? Weighs about as much as my Iron 883. That's some kind of bizarre looking throttle lock of some sort. I just ain't gonna touch it. So looks like we're just under 90 now. It was 91 a couple hours ago. Alright, be right back. It's a nail file. It's almost about time that I'm gonna find myself really locked out from downstairs. It's about time for us to roll. I had it with spades, and then I got myself stuck with a left-hand turner. Gotta do an extra weight You know, you get in a rush with one of these things, you end up lighting the back tire up. He didn't. Alright, I guess I'll be the one locking her up. Unless he's still here. Boy, you better believe the camera's in use sign. And I mean, it's crazy. Well, I can't talk about that. Probably not supposed to. Let's just say, if you have freckles, we can count your freckles. Alright. So I'm going to get on the other side here and shut this. Because me and the young lad going to be leaving here pretty soon and we'll permanently lock it. So, thanks for coming along for the rip. We're out. Go put her and stow her away in my nice, cooled, air-conditioned area, and that'll be it for the day. We'll be journeying home. I was gone a heck of a lot longer than I thought it'd be. Alright, this is it. Well, hello there, YouTube. More hot days are coming, boy.
They are.
Next couple of days, well, in Vancouver anyway, just basically hovering right at 100 degrees. That ain't so bad. 90 something today, and it didn't even seem that hot, you know.
Yeah, it's just warm.
It's when you just get used to it. Definitely been a long dry spell for sure.
Yeah, I don't like rain, but we definitely need some rain.
It's crazy how a place that's so wet can be so dry for so long that it's weird. It seems normal. Then when you get a rainy day, you go, oh look, rain. Then the light comes back another day, then another day, go, wait,
I changed my mind.
All right, you know, thanks for the rain, but move on, will you?
Yeah.
Then you settle into that winter time where it is almost always everything wet.
I know it.
But it kicks all that beautiful green-eyed. It's just the way it works.
There's a give and take.
Yeah. So, hope you guys enjoyed the little Ryker ride. Putting a rear bevel gear or final drive assembly is what BRP calls it. On the second one, it's weird. The first one was 19, this one was a 20. Found some differences, not with the bevel gear, exactly the same. But kind of the way the shaft, it's too hard to, I'd just get into a long thing over it. But I think on that, we're going to roll out.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Thursday or Friday.
Heck yeah. All right.
We'll see you in the morning.
We'll see you bright and early. Bye-bye now.